everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Kassandra, and this week we're doing a hatha yoga practice for women. We'll be looking at cultivating intuition, grace, and sensuality. You'll need a block for our practice, and we'll begin by sitting up on a block in a comfortable meditation pose. So you could be cross-legged. If this doesn't work for your body, you can be kneeling or with the legs out front, just so long as you can elevate the hips and let the spine relax and soften. We're going to place our palms over the tops of the knees, drawing the shoulder blades down the back. Find a gentle tuck of the chin so that the back of the neck can stay long, and invite the eyes to close. Start by noticing the flow of your breath. Guiding it in and out through the nose. Reach up through the crown of the head so that the spine is elongating, tailbone is anchoring down. Give yourself these moments of stillness to connect to your body and your breath. One of the best ways that we can cultivate and develop our intuition is by learning to quiet down the mind and just be present in our body. Paying attention to the different sensations and feelings. Observing our thoughts as they come and go. Experience the rest of this meditation in silence. And I'll let you know when it's time to come out. For our last few breaths here, let's take the Lotus Mudra. So the pinky fingers and the thumbs come together, other fingers spread apart. So just like a lotus flower opening, pressing the thumbs at the sternum directly over the heart. Gentle tuck of the chin even more as you bring the chin towards the chest, bowing in. Set an intention for yourself and for your practice. What is it that you want to cultivate, deepen? What do you want to get out of this practice? Take another inhale through the nose. Hold it in at the top and let it go through the mouth. Let's release our fingertips down on the mat, gently blinking the eyes open, moving our block out of the way. Coming back to seated, let's just bring our hands on our knees, moving into a few circles. Keep the sit bones down on the mat. Feel this motion coming from the lower back. A little bit of a lift in the pelvic floor. Notice if you're holding your breath here or tensing up the shoulders, the neck, or the jaw in any way. And moving in the other direction. So inhaling forward, exhaling back. And these can be as little or as big as you would like. And let's come all the way back to center. Cat and cow from here. So exaggerating this motion as you inhale, lift the collarbones up, squeeze your shoulder blades behind your back. And then exhale, round the spine, draw the chin to the chest, pull the belly in. Take a few more rounds like this. Make it a really rhythmic movement with your breath. Feel a little bit of this action in the hips and lower back. One more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, coil in. And let's come back to center, making our way into a tabletop pose. Onto hands and knees. Fingertips are spreading underneath the shoulders, knees are underneath the hips. We're going to move from cat and cow into our child's pose. So as you inhale, you're going to drop the belly, lift the spine, lift the gaze, curl tailbone up. And then exhale, round the spine, chin to chest, and hold the exhale as you press your hips back to your child's pose, forehead to the ground. Inhale, lifting up into cow. Belly drops, gazing up. Exhale, we round and press back. So moving even more with the breath and with the spine. Notice if the elbows want to bend. See if you can keep them straight. We're still reaching through the arms, spreading wide through the fingertips. No need to rush the sequence. Looking for an expansion in the chest and in the back of the heart. Take about 2 more. The next time you come up into your tabletop pose, let's hold here and then lower all the way down to your belly. Let's bring our forearms flat on the ground, lifting up into Sphinx pose. You'll want to bring your elbows underneath the shoulders. Your palms are shoulder width distance apart. We're going to move in and out of 2 poses here. So as you inhale, you're going to create space and lift the chest for Sphinx. And as you exhale, you're going to coil in, press the tops of the feet into the ground, and lift the hips up as you gaze towards the belly button. Let's do that a few more times, enlivening up the core. Inhale, reach the heart forward. Exhale, squeeze in as you lift the hips. Inhale, reach. Exhale, look to the navel. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze in. Let's drop the hips back down on the mat. Inhale. And lower down. Find your wide-legged child's pose. Bring the big toes together, knees as wide apart as is comfortable for your body. Pressing the hips to the heels, palms stretched out in front. So coming into a deep hip opener here, feel the breath flowing all the way down into the lower back, deep into the hips and inner groin. Try to relax your shoulders and your chest as we melt the heart down. 5 breaths here. Coming up, let's make our way into our first downward facing dog. Palms are shoulder width distance apart. Feet are hip width distance apart as you curl the toes under, stretching the hips up and back. Start to press into the feet and into the legs. Feel free to bend your knees quite generously here. Lower belly draws in and up to help you engage the core and the abdominals to hold you in the pose. In a strong and supported way. Put a little bit more weight into the fingertips and knuckles, less on the wrists. Take 3 more breaths here in this powerful stance. Tailbone reaches back. On your next inhale, reach your right leg up and back and bend your right knee so you open up that hip. Let's straighten the right leg, look forward, and step your right foot in between the hands. Come up high onto the fingertips. As you inhale, you're gonna drop the hips down and lift the heart up. And on the exhale, just pull in here as you straighten through your right leg and press into the back heel. Moving in and out, inhale, bend into the right knee, lift the heart. Exhale, straighten the right leg and fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pull in. Last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale to your pyramid pose or a variation of it. Let's bend into our right knee and toe heel that right foot all the way over to the edge of your mat so both hands are down on the ground. Coming into a variation of lizard pose, keep your left hand down and reach your right arm forward. Feel the weight rock back and forth on that back foot until you find that nice middle. Engaging the left palm, left leg, and right leg evenly. Belly is strong and active in this pose. Let's release our left knee down on the mat. Inhale, right arm extends straight up to the sky. And then move it all the way back. Right fingertips, maybe reach for that back left foot. Pulling it in, taking your quads stretch. Keep rolling that right shoulder back so the chest is expanding. Breathe into the heart and into the hips. Let's release the hold of that back foot. Bring your right palm back to the mat. Curl the back toes under so you can lift your left knee up. And we're gonna walk our hands over towards the left side of the mat. Warrior 2 legs. So left foot is parallel to the short edge of your mat. Right knee is bent, right toes are pointing forward. So bend into your right knee even more. Bring your right hand onto the middle of your right thigh. And start to crawl your left fingertips and your chest over towards the left as you fold. So super deep hip opener here. Keep pressing on the outer edge of your left foot so you're not rolling into the inner ankle. We're not here too long. Just make the most of your time in this pose. Let's start to bring our left hand back to center. Bring both palms to the mat and come all the way back into your downward facing dog. Let's take a flow from here. Inhale to plank pose. Exhale, lower to your belly. Point the toes back so you can lift up to cobra. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Second side, let's extend our left leg up and back. Bend the left knee, open up that hip. Straighten the left leg and let's step it forward in between the hands to the top of the mat. Come up high onto the fingertips. As you inhale, you're going to drop the hips and lift the chest up. As you exhale, you're going to straighten your left leg and fold. Press into the right heel so you stretch the calf. Inhale, drop the hips, lift the heart. Exhale, straighten the left leg and fold. Inhale into your lunge. Exhale to your modified pyramid pose. Last one. Inhale, bend the left knee. Exhale, straighten the left leg. And let's bend our left knee, bring both hands to the inside of that left foot. So toe heel it over towards the edge of your mat. Coming into our lizard pose, plant the right hand down and reach your left arm forward. Bicep along the ear, start to rock back and forth on your right foot, pressing into the heel until eventually finding your center. Keep squeezing that left knee in towards the sides of your waist, in towards the chest. Let's lower our right knee to the mat. Inhale, left arm reaches up, finding your twist, open up, and keep reaching those left fingertips back as you bend into your right knee and catch the toes to draw them in for your quad stretch. Really nice opening here. Let's release our right foot, bring your left palm to the mat. You're gonna curl your back toes under, lift your right knee off the floor. Bring your right foot parallel to the short edge of your mat so you have warrior two legs. Keep your left knee bent and bring your left hand to the middle of that thigh. Walk your right fingertips as far over towards the right side of your mat as you can as you fold. Bring all of your awareness and your breath deep into the hips and pelvic floor. Start to walk your right hand back to center, both palms to the front of the mat for downward dog. Taking a vinyasa from here, inhale, ripple forward through to plank pose. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. From our downward dog, let's take tiny little steps all the way up to the top of the mat. And we're gonna keep our feet about hip width distance apart, coming into our ragdoll fold. Bend the knees generously, hold on to the opposite elbows. Let the upper body be heavy and dangle. Maybe shake out the head a little bit so that the neck can relax. Let's bring our fingertips down. We're gonna take 3 halfway lifts, moving into them like a wave. So as you inhale, come halfway up, fingertips on the shins, heart extends forward. Exhale, fold in a little bit deeper. Inhale, ripple forward. Exhale, fold in. Last one, inhale, lift. Exhale, fold in. Please grab a hold of your block, place it at the front of the mat, and we're going to step our right foot next to that block. Step the left foot all the way back. Toes are turned out so that you're aligning your left foot with the short edge of your mat. We're coming into extended side angle. Right knee bends quite generously. Left arm extends up and over. So using a block is optional. If the flexibility is there, you can bring your fingertips to the outer edge of your right foot. Keep inviting the hips to press down as you roll the left shoulder back and open the chest. Pressing firmly into your back foot. From here, transitioning into triangle pose as we straighten the right leg and extend the left arm up. Again, feel free to use your block. Lengthen both sides of the waist. Let's bend into our right knee, bring both palms to the mat. From here, we'll go right away into our pigeon pose. Bring your right knee behind your right wrist and extend your left leg all the way back. As you inhale, lift the chest up, and then exhale, fold in. Let's find that same Lotus Mudra here, reaching the arms forward, only if it's comfortable for your body. Allow your hips to be heavy and the weight to be evenly distributed through both sides of your body, left and right. Maybe come back to the intention you set for yourself at the beginning of class. Connecting once more to our intuition, sensuality as women, our grace. Releasing the mudra, walk your palms back in. Lift the heart one more time. Little bit of a back bend here as you open up. And let's release into our downward facing dog. From our downward dog, let's step our feet up to the top of the mat, taking our ragdoll pose once more. Allow the head to be heavy. Even relax the cheeks, the jaw, the eyes. Fingertips come down to the mat. 3 more halfway lifts, rippling. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold a little bit deeper. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, soften down. Last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Let's grab a hold of our block underneath the left hand at the top of the mat. You're going to bring your left foot next to that block as you step your right foot all the way back, turning it parallel to the short edge of the mat. Right arm extends up and over this time, bicep along the ear. Really stretch and reach through your right fingertips. You feel the right shoulder roll back. Block is optional. Feel free to just drop the fingertips to the mat if that works best for your body. You might find the breath to be a little bit restricted in such an intense pose as this. So having a block can help us create a little bit more space and make the pose a lot more comfortable. Take another inhale to press the hips down, and let's come into triangle pose, straightening into the left leg, reaching the right arm straight up. Starting to look down at the ground, bend into your left knee, bring your hands to the mat, and let's come into pigeon pose on the second side. Left knee behind your left wrist. Right leg reaches back behind you. So as you inhale, lift the chest, and then exhale, dive forward. Lotus Mudra once more. Releasing the pose. Walk back in, find a little bit of a back bend. And let's take our final downward facing dog. From this downward dog, let's set the knees back to the ground. We're going to swing our legs forward. So let's keep our right leg in front of us, and we're going to bend at the left knee, bringing the left foot to the inside of that right thigh. Keep your hips squared off to the top of the mat, and you're going to reach forward, either grabbing a hold of the shin, the calf, or the toes. So that same rhythmic movement in the spine of cat and cow, we're going to find that here. So as you inhale, lift the chest, squeeze your shoulder blades behind you, and then exhale, round the back. Drop the head down. 2 more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, contract. Last one. Inhale, expand. Exhale, contract. Lift up, inhale, and then fold all the way down. Try to relax the upper body. Bend the right knee as much as you need to. Slowly roll all the way back up. And let's switch sides. Left leg forward, right knee bends, right foot in. Grab a hold of whatever you can, whatever is most accessible for you on this side. Cat and cow from here. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, round through the upper back. Inhale, extend and reach. Exhale, hollow the belly. Inhale, expand. Exhale, slight contraction. Lift all the way back up, and let's fold forward. coming up. Let's lower ourselves all the way down onto the back. Drawing the knees in towards the chest, taking them wide. Coming into happy baby, hold on to the big toes or the soles of the feet as you reach the heels up. Drawing the knees down, maybe rock a little bit from side to side. Taking a moment to notice the energy levels in the body, the different sensations that are occurring, both physically and energetically. Release happy baby, and let's make our way into Shavasana, our final resting pose. Scoop the shoulders down, away from the ear. Take up lots of space and get comfortable in this pose. Softening the muscles of the face. Breathing into the heart. Let go of your practice. And let your body be heavy, fully supported by the earth underneath you. Please stay here as long as you would like. Thank you so much for doing this practice with me. If you enjoyed it, please do subscribe to my channel and like this video. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.